Herzlich willkommen, du Football-Fan da draußen. Ja, wir spielen weiter. Heute gegen die Pittsburgh Steelers. Ja, wieder mal ein Tabellenspiel, sage ich mal. In unserer Liga. Ich bin gespannt. Ich lasse mich überraschen. Oh, wir spielen zu Hause. Sehr schön. Ist ja auch immer angenehm. Das heißt, wir kriegen in der zweiten Hälfte den Ball.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here. It's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that.
Richtig schön. Richtig schön gerochen. Den Braten.
A quarterback like that doesn't put them in bad situations.
Und den auch gerochen.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pickett lost it.
Zack. Oh mein Gott. Perfekten Start. Perfekten Start einfach. Ja, wir wären jetzt schön doof, wenn wir nicht rennen.
He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Ja, aber die haben den auch gerochen.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Burrow now off the bootleg. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defense.
Und da haben wir ihn doch. Einmal schön außen rum. Bam. Schön außen rum.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point.
Schön gethumbelt und dann zack. So muss es doch laufen.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And tackled at the 21-yard line.
Ist halt auch krass, so während dem Ding ins Fummeln, ne?
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Es läuft halt einfach, ne? Die machen halt, Alter, brutal, ne?
But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Ja, dafür aber da jetzt einen guten Run gemacht.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Ja, das war ich wieder, ne?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Ja, wir lassen halt fast nichts zu, ne?
Hill reaching him before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Ah, Scheiße.
and with his
Ja, wo sie den jetzt haben müssen.
Pickett now from the gun here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Komm.
Pickett.
Ah, Mist,
And his
fast.
throw here's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Komm, die müssen wir jetzt mal stoppen.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got it.
Ah, Mist.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point.
Mist,
and
schade.
We are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays.
Hätte vielleicht auch dieser eine Flag hätte nicht sein müssen.
George Pickens touchdown grab. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know,
Wir gehen erstmal
one
mit
big play,
Mixen.
though, gets them right back up to that level.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Powerful running. And he'll be taken down.
Sehr schön.
But not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
Ja, wir können aber auf Jamar Chase werfen, ne?
Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken
Sehr schön,
down,
sehr schön, sehr schön.
before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers.
Meintest ist ja egal, wenn wir den Drive jetzt auch noch. Vor allem, wie das Gute ist, wir können jetzt den Drive und dann kriegen wir eh wieder den Ball, ne?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow going to keep it running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. The Bengals at 8-2 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, you know, the very next game, you point out to them,
Euer Shipmen.
and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
First down, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2 und 6, dann laufen wir einen.
At the 20, following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Mixon will try the right side.
Yes.
Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Starker Lauf.
There, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side.
Yes.
He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jeder Drive, ein Touchdown, dann haben wir eh kein Problem.
Iguabuke to return it from his end zone here. And he had no room
Starkes
to run
Ding,
as he's
gut gehalten.
tackled down inside the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Yes.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Schön umgehauen, den
They get
Jungen
11
hier.
back on that one. It leads to 3rd
So,
down.
Zero Blitz.
3rd and 8. Back to throw, Pickett.
Yes.
Throw out wide
4
is
und 8.
incomplete.
Mal sehen, ob sie gehen.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively.
die punten.
Blanking those receivers on 3rd down, and as a quarterback, all you can do is just lock one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Jones on the return. That'll be a 44-yard
Sehr schön,
punt.
sehr
The
schön,
return
sehr
goes
schön.
for 8. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to.
Jamar Chase ist einfach eine Waffe.
Every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown.
Come on, come on, come on, come
To the
on.
defense.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he'll go right
Wieder
back
Jamar
to Chase.
Chase.
That's caught
Brutal.
again. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him.
2-minute warning, jawohl.
Down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. That's good.
Jamar Chase. Richtig krass. Oh,
Jamar Chase, 26 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
wir fangen langsam an, wirklich
McPherson
hier.
on for the extra point.
Uns für den Super Bowl warm zu machen.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. No run back here, down to a knee.
Okay.
This drive will start at the 25. The Steelers ready
Wir
to take over
tun
on
wieder
offense.
bisschen
These
blitzen.
guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help
3 und
themselves out.
13.
They'll get to the line here, but
Die
remember,
spielen's
it's
aus.
also 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Die spielen es komplett aus. Die punten nicht, oder? Oh, die punten. Das heißt, wir probieren nochmal.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive, so a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side.
Ja, die 1000.
Wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone...
Ah, ist eh incomplete, oder?
In your routes, you've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one went
Scheiße.
To chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, aber wir können, wie gesagt, die gehen jetzt wahrscheinlich.
Pick it now on first down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
30 Sekunden noch.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on
Wir
that
blitzen
pickup.
halt weiter gegen die.
Now Pickett.
Schön unter Druck gesetzt. Die Defense ist halt heute Bengals Defense in dem Match überragend. Zack.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And they will buy the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 40-yard punt.
Ich will jetzt eigentlich noch einen schönen Lauf machen mit Mixen.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
Ja, wir können leider nichts mehr machen. Schade, aber wir kriegen eh wieder den Ball. Das heißt, also, es ist uns egal erstmal. Wir haben jetzt nochmal die Chance. Jetzt nochmal die Chance, ein bisschen auf die Kacke zu hauen.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
1010.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once.
Ja, 2 und 10 Higgins, Alter, den musst du eigentlich auffangen. Das ist eigentlich Butter Popcorn Shipmen.
You get greedy in a good way.
Komm.
Now Burrow to throw on second down.
Ah, sauguter Weg.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Ah, Mist. Ja, wir müssen punten. Bei 4 und 10, nee, der punteste Mann.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return is Peterson. And running with power here. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Wir lassen halt fast nichts los, ne?
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Got an open man.
Ja, Mist.
And he's got this down to the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And this defense not ready
Das
for
wird ein Touchdown wahrscheinlich.
down inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Pickett to throw on first down. And
Yes, 2 und 10, perfekt.
He let him a bit too much. He's had trouble
Bisschen
finding
rumstressen,
open
ne? Was
receivers
gibst
all
du?
game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This
Jetzt
defense
zweimal
has been
sacken, Mann,
all
dann.
over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the...
Yes.
He's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They push him back 8
Boah,
yards
5-mal,
that time
ne?
on second down. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. He'll drop to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And able to break
4 und 10. Spielen sie es aus? Ich glaube nicht. Oh, das wäre jetzt noch göttlich, wenn wir den jetzt noch blocken.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD that helps him.
Schade, 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 aber sie haben mal wieder gepunktet, ne? 11 Punkte.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard
so
line
geil.
as he's down at the 19. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Dann machen wir es auch auf jeden Fall mal so.
Ready to go here on their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool.
Ja, das war problematisch, aber es ist noch das Beste draus gemacht, 2 Yards wenigstens.
And effectively, because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Burrow looking to pass. Shakes off the sack. On the move to his left. And he's got it.
Starkes Ding von Burrow, Mann.
He's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Burrow will throw. He will find his man.
Starkes Ding auf Jamar Chase.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Burrow macht auch ein super Ding.
26 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking deep here for Chase.
Nein.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3.
So, 2 Inches kommen.
At least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he slips up past the 45.
Okay, das war jetzt scheiße mit Jamar Chase.
Wir
dürfen jetzt nicht zu nachlässig werden.
In motion right goes Johnson. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
So.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL and it's on EA
Ja, es ist ein okay Spiel, ne? Wir haben ziemlich viele Yards gemacht. Bisher, ja, was heißt ziemlich viele, aber ein paar haben wir gemacht. Komm.
Second down, here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Aber da merkst du auch vom Spiel her, dass die vom Spielerischen her ziemlich leichter sind, auch die Quarterbacks, ne?
Pickett. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
3 und 2, come on.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off play action. Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Das gibt's nicht.
Deontay Johnson. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Ja, come on. Scheiße, und sie sind wieder dran. Ja, ärgerlich.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call.
Ärgerlich, ärgerlich.
What he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Komm, wir rennen jetzt mal, machen wir dann Run.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A draw play for Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Ah, Scheiße.
Pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in though, and it's 4th down.
Ja, wir punten auf jeden Fall wieder. Wir müssen halt wirklich hoffen, dass wir halt wirklich irgendwie irgendwas noch hinkriegen. Jetzt ein Touchdown, das ist für uns der Todesurteil. Alter. Ja, wo sie hätten haben müssen, Mann.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Oh, yes. You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Nice.
Picked up by Mike Hill. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Dann machen wir mal einen Run.
Mixing up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Yes.
This time not quite to the 30. It'll
So,
be down
jetzt lassen wir die Uhr mal ein bisschen runter.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have
einfach nichts riskieren. Kicken können wir dann auf jeden Fall, aber wir dürfen nichts riskieren.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock.
Einfach nichts riskieren und einfach langsam gemütlich laufen.
And really put you in a stressful spot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Jawohl, Flag. Aber hoffentlich nicht wir. Oh, ernsthaft.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa.
Here we go.
Ernsthaft.
Now Burrow.
Oh, fast wieder.
An interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Wir machen nochmal einen Run.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down.
Nicht schon wieder ein Holding.
Yard line.
Sehr schön.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Now Burrow on first down. Throw left side, complete to Chase.
Sehr schön.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Lassen wir das runterlaufen. Und dann machen wir den Run. Hier, HP Dive. Das war... Ne, der Punch, ne?
A handoff to Mixon, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are. That's in your favor as well.
Jetzt ein Touchdown und wir sind safe, Mann.
Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mixon.
Yes.
Take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So.
Huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late
Ich will die 2
stages
Points
of the
noch
fourth
machen.
quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Mist. Ja, schade.
So able to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you,
Hätte klappen können.
DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball,
sehr schön, sehr schön. 2 Minuten noch.
Run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So here's Pickett and the Steelers. Down by 9. A minute 53 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down.
Ja, so safe sind wir dann doch nicht.
Now Pickett.
Scheiße.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris, a 16-yard touchdown.
Oh, es wird doch nochmal spannend. Es wird doch nochmal richtig spannend.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done,
das ist nämlich perfekt. Die nehmen jetzt ihre Timeouts, weil die pokern jetzt logischerweise.
Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts.
Wir haben unseren Timeout. Also die haben ihre Timeouts noch.
If you really want to gamble
Noch ein.
a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Perfekt.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here we go with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field.
Yes.
He's got a man complete. And he will have a
Das war's eigentlich.
and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Ich denke, wir werden noch ein bisschen so. Gut, da ist halt immer die Gefahr, dass wir gefumbled werden. Aber ist doch nicht schlimm.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL?
Nice.
All they had to do was is over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Ich will einfach noch ein bisschen laufen, so just for fun, noch ein bisschen. Das war's, sehr schön. Den nächsten Sieg gemacht. Wir laufen und zwei. Das heißt, je nachdem, wer von den beiden jetzt auch rausfliegt, beziehungsweise, boah, wir haben ja jetzt demnächst, ne? Ich glaube, ja. Wir spielen jetzt gegen die Jaguars, dann gegen die Titans, ne, gegen die Colts und dann gegen die Vikings. Dann müssten wir nochmal gegen die Chiefs, glaube ich, oder die Steelers nochmal spielen. Und dann spielen wir gegen die Chiefs. Genau, Chiefs und dann, also ich glaube nach den Vikings spielen wir gegen die Steelers nochmal, ne? Das war ziemlich nah. Und dann die Browns sind nochmal das letzte Spiel. Boah. Schaut euch das an. Einfach. Die Vikings auch ziemlich gut, ne? 8-4. Aber wir sind 9-2. Also wir spielen auf jeden Fall schon mal immer mehr eine Runde mit. AFC-Champion, könnten wir das werden? Fraglich, ich meine, wir sind Dritter in der AFC, ne? Ah, fraglich, ne? Ob wir das machen? Aber wir haben verdammt gute Chancen auf die Playoffs. Da bin ich echt gespannt, ey. Das wird richtig. Und wie sieht's ligatechnisch aus? Schaue ich gleich noch. Jamar Chase einfach mit über 1000 Yards schon. Und 9 Touchdowns, einfach der beste. Wide Receiver. Rushing Leads, ja, da fehlen uns halt einfach. Da ist halt so Joe Mixon, ne? Da können wir nochmal gucken, was der hatte. Joe Burrow einfach 2300. Joe Mixon. 708, da fehlt es halt noch ein bisschen. Team-Stats, da sind wir halt noch gar nicht so gut, ne? Da sind wir ziemlich weit unten, ne? Hier, Bengals. Ist so ein bisschen... Defense sind wir aber... Sind wir Defense? Moment. NFL. Sind wir? Wir bringen wirklich die beste Defense, ne? Das ist ja krass, ne? Wir haben die meisten Fumbles, wir haben die meisten Sacks. Und wir haben, so wie es aussieht, am wenigsten zugelassen. Ja, brutal. Ja, krass. Wir haben die beste Defense, ne? Wie war das? Offense wins the game, Defense Championship? Wisst ihr Bescheid, ne? Ich würde aber sagen, dass wir hier jetzt... Nein. Dass wir uns hier in der nächsten Folge sehen. Bis dann, macht's gut.